Yep. What's up, everybody? Today is Monday, and it is late Monday, about to be Tuesday, actually. Don't know what that was for, but yeah, let's keep going. So today's Monday, late Monday, and I am literally at the final step of catching up my channel, finally. But with every step of life comes trials and tribulation, as we all know. I don't know why that noise keep being made, but hold on 1 second, I'll be back. Alright, so due to today being Monday, I was going to release a video. I literally had the next 2 episodes prepared, and I was going to have the 3rd episode typed before tonight was over to have done tomorrow. So I'm still on the track to doing so, but yeah, again, with every bit of step there's trials and tribulations. So I'm going to make it quick, and then I'm going to tell you what I owe you. Now, I'm going to do the best I can not to spoil the upcoming episodes for that particular story, but I just want to acknowledge the crap that I continue to deal with one way or another. So yeah, I'm gonna count this as an extra script on top of the episodes that are already provided. So yeah, today is the episode for the Epic of Dee. What's going on? So I'll give you this much because it's not really much of a spoiler. You find it out at the beginning of the very next episode, and then I'll give you a treat and tell you the following episode from there. So if you all can tell based off the story, episode 1 is basically Roar, the main character himself. Episode 2 is actually again Roar, but it's from a different perspective. He started speaking from how he felt back when he was a living human or whatever. Episode 2. If I said episode, 1 or 2 before, it's really episode 0 when I said the first one, Roar. Episode 1 is him when he was alive. Episode 2 is a slave. So episode 3, the upcoming episode, is going to be a detective. He's just an investigator trying to find out what's going on, and he realizes that what he thought the answers would be is actually not at all what he thought it was or is going to be. So yeah, anyways, episode 4 actually gets a little sentimental again, and it goes into the girl that Roar from episode 1, the living Roar. It goes into giving background on who she is and her role in the whole plot. So yeah, and episode 5, I was considering making an episode about his dad. I'm still debating on it, but it's very likely I'm just gonna actually allow the plot to move forward at a more rapid pace. And from there, I can say that the entire story has actually already been pre-written, but I'm recreating it, not only for the audience of YouTube, but to also just kind of add more context, details, and increase the rating of what it used to be. Before, it was just kind of like a Dragon Ball thing, and you fight, you win some, you lose some, that's it. Now I want to actually create value, create some good character development, and that's pretty much the gist of everything that I'm working on for the story. I want to actually flesh out entire biographies for all of the characters that are considered important. So yeah, I do want to also say that if you have any ideas as far as characters, if you want to create your own character, and just kind of put yourself in the story, then please just type down some information below for your character. Some of the information that I normally look for when it comes to a character is name, abilities, weaknesses. That can include emotional ability. It has to be something to kind of balance the character out to make them actually possible to beat. You have to, I would prefer you include their personality. I'll prefer you include their past, as well as their ambitions, as well as their physical attributes such as height, their hair, things of that nature. So not only myself, but the audience, everybody else who's watching can actually have some context as to, how the character looks and how they interact with the world that they have become a part of. So if you don't mind, just drop information like that down into the comments below if you want to add your character to the story, and that way I can decide what episode to incorporate them in. I also give this sneak peek, being that I am behind and due to my situation. If you like, I can explain that a little bit later. So Season 1 is mostly just about Dorora and him just kind of recapping his past. Season 2 is basically his interactions in an entire different universe, but you'll find out how later. And then Season 3, he learns that practically everything that he thought was how things worked was not how it worked. And he has to kind of reposition himself into fitting into the world that he's a part of. And that proves to be more troublesome than one may think. So, yeah, things are going at a progressive rate, and it's going to continue to be interesting. But for those who have been watching, I do highly appreciate the follow so far. I appreciate you checking out my content, and I'm working on improving my consistency, being that I'm giving it my all to work past these particular trials. And as I continue to move past them and things continue to progress back to being a bit easier, then we can focus more on the task at hand. But yeah, as far as the situation though, man, long story short, everything was normal. I already got like the images, things of that nature, like the background that I'm gonna be using for it. And I pretty much have the script ready. I was just setting it up to where I was with a guy who was going to literally voice act it for me, but that due to this situation it all messed up, so that's not happening. I'll be doing it myself to make sure that the content gets out when it's just definitely not too late. I don't want to keep missing out on my Monday videos. And in addition to that, pretty much I was using my dad's car, and yeah, the very issue that I knew was going on, that I was told about in advance, yeah, it pretty much messed me up. I am stuck and I have a tow truck on the way. Not exactly the way I wanted to spend my money. Wanted to put that towards getting my car back on the road, but now I'm just kind of conflicted. I don't know where this is going to go. So yeah, wish I got luck. But yeah, for the most part, I'm doing the best I can. I'm actually pretty stressed out right now, but I'm working through it. And eventually I'm going to find myself back at home. But my medium to relaxing and remaining focused, at first it was a little bit of phone games, but I want to feel a bit productive and make something out of this. So I do apologize for all of the inconveniences, especially with this video being way too far behind. I caught up the Wednesday and Friday videos, but Monday is the only thing that's left, and I guarantee you, just like the others, I will get this one caught back up. So I appreciate everyone very much so far for the support. Anybody who's joining, looking at my content for the first time, this is usually not the context of how I go about it at all, but I do feel entitled to give everybody a circumstantial video to at least, give context as to what's going on. If you wasted your time watching this and you're watching this, way after I've picked my consistency back up, then I apologize for the time, but I do also thank you because you didn't have to get this far. For anyone making it this far, I highly appreciate it. Thank you very much. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. This is the PsychoTutor, and as I wait on the tow truck, I'll be keeping y'all posted. Have a good evening. Peace. I'm out.